Suzanne and Sarah YouTube channel. I'm Suzanne Moore, and today we are going to talk about February 2024 market stats for Bend, Oregon. Do you want to get a deal on your Bend home purchase? Well, if you do, buy in February, because for the past 2 years, February has been the lowest sales price for Bend homes. And last month, some pretty good deals closed. And you might be wondering, what good deals? I didn't see any good deals. Well, those were the deals that nobody else was watching for during the holidays. And because we know that homes in February sat on the market for 40 days, it generally takes 30 to 45 days to close. We can back up from that date and say, oh, that was around Thanksgiving to New Year's. So Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. So while most folks were shopping, wrapping, cooking, the savviest buyers and investors scooped up the deals. And these deals were homes that sat on the market. They lowered their price. Some of them even offered buyer incentives like closing cost credits or carpet credits, lots of different things that sellers do in the winter time months to entice buyers. And then they lower price again and again and again. And we actually watched one house that sat on the market for 222 days, and they took a 30% price reduction. I mean, talk about a Black Friday deal. That's it right there. Someone got an amazing deal on this house. They originally listed it for $650 and it sold for $455. So they took a $200,000 price cut, and it sold in a beautiful neighborhood just right outside of Sun River, in a neighborhood where you can have vacation rentals. And it was a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,700 square feet. I mean, someone got a steal. That's just one example of the deals that we saw close in February. So some other really interesting stats about February 2024. Price per square foot was $319. That was lower than last month, but it's on par with last year. It's about 10% lower than 2022, so lower than 2 years ago, but higher than 3 years ago by 7%. The number of home sales was slightly higher than the past couple of months, but still relatively low, compared to historic norms. And we know that that's what keeps these prices elevated, even though we're also seeing elevated interest rates, because we have a supply constraint. The first few months of the year are always when investors are looking for those good deals, and they are pouncing, and they have really been driving historically high cash sales during the winter months, November, December, January, February, for the last 3 years in a row. And once again, in February 2024, 32% of February home sales were paid for with cold, hard cash. So that is the update for February 2024. If you want to know what we are going to be predicting for Q2 2024, DM us, email us, comment below, and we will give you the scoop. Thank you so much for joining us today for the February 2024 Bend Market Stats video. If you liked this content, please like and subscribe to this video and our channel, and you can expect to see us again next month. Thank you.